Hello, viewers. Welcome to this episode of the Samey Podcast. Here's what's on my mind this week. First up, no longer interested in using a green screen for live streams. So for a long time, I had been using a green screen for live streams using my laptop, and they were pretty good with getting a background. The green screen cloth, which was my first green screen, well, I was not liking that one because I had to hang on the ceiling. So for Christmas 2024, I got a new green screen, which is on a pole, which is also connected to a tripod, so that basically, so it can be moved around and can easily be stored away. So once I set it up, I tested it out by doing some test streams through my personal channel. But then most recently, I thought, why would I need a green screen for a background if I have a good background? The 3 black shell, if I put Lego creations and Lego set builds on it, it works great as a background. With that, I decided to store away the new green screen, and I decided that I'm going to use the 3 black shells as my background for live streams using my laptop. And I think I made a good decision by doing that. Next up, I got some new things that I'm going to be adding to my bedroom. So there are a couple new things I'm going to be adding to my bedroom. First is a wooden name sign. A wooden name sign will have my name on it, and I'm going to place it on the top of my pocket shelf, and it will be used as a way to identify that it is my bedroom. And I definitely have to say that this is something that I definitely needed in my bedroom for quite a long time. And the other thing is a USB charging station. Now, the one I currently have, it has USB ports on the side, but then it has like holder parts, but it has some places where you can hold an iPad or your phone or a phone in, or devices that are or like small, like portable devices in there. But for me, I don't ever put my devices in those holders, in the holder parts, and so really that part of it, well, I don't ever use it. So I am looking to get a USB charging station, but one that has only USB ports only, not one that has device holders, and then the USB ports sticking on the side. And I think one that just has USB ports, I think that will make charging my portable chargers, my bike accessories that charge via USB cords and my headphones better than having one with holders for devices and then having some USB ports on the side. Next up, replacing desk chair soon. So for Christmas 2024, I got a brand new desk chair, and I wanted this new desk chair, which is the current one I have. Because my old one, the plastic fabric material, was not easy to clean, whereas my current one that I got has a black leather material, which is easier to clean than a plastic fabric material. With the old desk chair, and my dad helped me assemble that. But this current one, at the time of this recording, I actually didn't have my dad help me, and I actually assembled it myself. But most recently, after weeks of sitting down on it, well, there are some issues that I've noticed. One is that the plastic tube support inserts on the underneath the chair are very annoying. And the other issue is that these rounded plastic caps that are meant to cover the screws. I've noticed that when I sit down, there's times that these plastic caps that go over the screws, those caps can, sometimes end up easily falling off, and they don't, and they are not fully secured, and they don't stay, and they're not fully secured, which they end up being, and that's definitely an issue because I do not. I hate that because I don't want to have to worry, because I just want to be able to sit on the chair, but I don't want to sit down and then these plastic screw caps that end up falling, loosening and falling off all the time, and so after noticing those issues, while I am looking to replace my current desk chair and with a new desk chair and I found this new desk chair, which there are lots of good things about it. Well, one is that the backrest goes up to head level, whereas my current one just does only go. Well, that one just only goes to close to only is just the bottom part of your back, the bottom of the back of your back. Now the good thing with this new one I found is that it is still a black leather made in black leather material, so it is. So if I have to clean it, it will be easy to clean, just like the material, just similar to how this current one has the black leather material. So I'm definitely. So it's definitely made it so it still has the same material. Also, a cool thing that makes it stand up on the one I currently have here is that it has the armrests are it has foldable armrests, whereas my previous two desk chairs, my current one at the time of this recording and my first one, while those ones do not have foldable armrests, the armrests are not foldable and they're just in a fixed position. I definitely think the foldable armrests are pretty cool definitely make sense for a desk chair. So it has positive customer reviews on Amazon, which is something I definitely look for when I'm buying things like camera tripods and microphones and iPads, devices and stuff like those are things it's important that I always make sure I look at the reviews before buying something, and so I put it on my gift list, and so that I hopefully will get it for my birthday. Hopefully I'll get this new desk chair. Next up, I have created my own photo book. So in one of the past episodes, I mentioned the fact that I was thinking about creating my own memory book. Well, most recently I did not create a memory book, but I actually created my first photo book. So basically, it all started when my mom gave me the copy of the book, our Year in Our Life 2024 book, and when I went to view my page in the book, I noticed that my mom forgot to include a couple pictures from my Florida trip, and so she was so she did apologize about that, but then my mom gave me the idea to create my own photo book I could showcase all my photos and my Florida trip photos in there. So I created my own Snapfish account, and then I imported all the Florida trip all the photos from my on the Florida trip, and then I started working on it and created the front cover and back cover and all the pages and after a few days, then fast forward a couple days after, and I officially have created a photo book for my showcasing all my Florida trip photos, and I have to say once I get it in person, once I get the physical copy of the book in person, I think it's going to look awesome, and and this is the first time I created my own photo book, and that's awesome, and it's just awesome that I was able to do this. Thank you, Mom, for letting me create my first photo book. But after creating my first photo book, well, I'm actually currently working on creating a second photo book, and my second photo book is a photo book to showcase all the photos from my special day with MJ, I'm currently working on it right now, and at the time of this recording, and hopefully eventually once I have when I have this photo book done, I will make sure to show each one on one of these podcast episodes. Definitely stay tuned, because I'm gonna, as I definitely know you're probably gonna want to see, you're gonna need to see them. So stay tuned. Thank you for watching this episode of the See Me Podcast, and I will see you in the next episode. So, until then, see you next time.